What is up, guys? My name is Angel X and thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Today we will cover more about movement, specifically moving faster in the game Infinite Warfare. With the help of our expert, TheXclusiveAce, we will see if his tips on moving faster actually help our Infinite Warfare experience. Without further ado, guys, let's get started. Today, we will focus on one thing, moving faster, and with the help of our expert, TheXclusiveAce, we will see if we can actually improve. Alright, so the question to answer is, does what he say about moving faster in Infinite Warfare actually help you improve your game? First, we take a look at what he says. In the video, he looked at the momentum perk, man-at-arms trait, overdrive, as well as a technique that he also explains later on in his video. So to start off, he tells us that he had to test these without actually knowing the hard stats. He had to hand test these to get us the stats he showed on his video. He later explains confidently that he did so with good accuracy and he expected his numbers to be very similar to that of the hard stats. He also said that since he didn't have the hard stats, he would have to make some assumptions that each gun class will have the same movement speed. That means SMGs, all of them would have the same movement speed, as well as assault rifles, as well as LMGs. And also that SMGs will start at 100% movement speed, assault rifles will have a 95% speed, and LMGs will have a 90 to 92% movement speed. And if you want to check out his video, I will place the link in the description as well. The test consisted of 3 tests for each individual trait and perk. Each one is tested with an SMG, LMG, and an assault rifle. Just so you guys know, all I did was jump into a custom free-for-all match with bots as targets in order to get a sense of the motion and simulate a real match experience. This allowed me to better feel the difference between speed and understand a little about the actual use of the trait or perk I was using. Right away, the differences in the gun type was present. The assault rifle maintained enough speed to be able to move around your opponents with ease. This reduced the risk of getting shot at, while in return I was able to shoot them with ease myself. Basic movement with an assault rifle was not very difficult for me. The submachine gun movement felt so much lighter, even though the difference according to Exclusive isn't but a mere 5%. I noticed that sliding around and thrusting over opponents was easier, as well as moving around their shots and strafing. The LMG was a little bit more difficult to maneuver, but it was still great because of the slight overpower they have and the almost endless bullets. It was easy for me to stand and shoot a little more rather than move. It was when I was in a sticky situation that the only way to escape was up. I don't like to always depend on jumping because more often than not in a real match, that is what gets me killed. Moving on to the momentum perk, Exclusive makes it very clear that this doesn't kick into effect until after 3 seconds of sprinting. I was able to actually tell when it started because I could very slightly see the tiny boost of when it kicks in. The delay makes it hard for this perk to be used to its full potential because of the constant interruptions to my running. More often than not, I found myself experiencing this slight boost only at the beginning of the match or when the enemy was far away. I personally think this is a waste of a class point that could otherwise be spent better. Now with overdrive, this isn't very great. It takes roughly about a minute to a minute and a half to charge unless you use overclock. Exclusive explains that it only lasts for 5 seconds according to his own research, and it does indeed last too little for me to be able to take advantage of it. With this being said, I know that it won't be the case for everyone, but for the beginners out there, I think it will. Finally, man-at-arms. I think this trait is very useful, especially when you're using an LMG. This is because it reduces the weight of the gun enough to allow you to move at the same speed that any SMG would. With an assault rifle, I would use this only when you don't have any attachments or you have prestige your weapon and need to level it up again, because it would give you that leg up when facing another opponent. You'd be able to move around them easier and strafe your way to another kill. The SMG is not affected since it is already at 100% movement capability, according to Xclusive. The slide technique is a great tool to have, and it is very easy to learn. All you do is run, slide, immediately jump to keep that momentum going, keep running, and wait for the gauge to fill up again, and repeat the process. It makes it very easy to move around the map quickly and efficiently when none of the perks or traits are available just yet. And even when they are, knowing the slide can greatly increase your understanding of slides and how the gauge works to better maneuver through the map efficiently. Thank you guys so much, and if you enjoyed this and this was helpful for you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and everything nice for more understanding the game content. Thank you to Xclusive Ace for providing such great information, and the link in his video again is down below if you guys want to check it out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's your boy Angel X. Peace.